when you're moving to a new country, it's a big decision. It's not so easy to settle in.
Because this is going recorded, so everybody doing to do this, be careful. Government know everything. But
No,
they,
so
they,
absolutely,
they,
there's
they don't take action until you cross your limits. 6 months manifesting
Yeah.
about the same job.
yes.
I got the chance. It was on the notice board. Nobody noticed it because everybody want work, their basic pay. This country don't care until you have experience in it or you have implemented in real life. It's best if you get some certificate. Whenever I get some student in bus, they are talking about, no, I'm not getting anything. I get their number.
Yeah.
I text her. I have a students. If you are still recruiting, give them call.
Yeah.
And some of them get the call.
If you are looking to study abroad, then watch this full video and subscribe to our channel to stay updated.
Oh, thank you, thank you. What is this?
It's baklava and burfi.
Oh man, sir. Thank you so much.
No worry.
Yeah. See, all the people here are running.
Yeah, every day they are organizing this run.
Yeah.
Like making people healthy and
Yeah.
other stuff, and doing some charity as well at the same time.
There's one guy who's got a speaker. He's wearing it like a bag.
Yeah, all the time they have JBL with them and running
Like-
toward the city center and
Towards
the
it.
other stuff.
Good way to connect with people also.
Yeah.
I saw there were some Indian students who had friends, like there was one guy was like hugging another 60-year-old man. So like, just good way of networking.
Yeah, because coming here in UK, there are some people who told me like people are very racist here. But very honest review, they are very humble. They always try to help and they are more conscious about their reputation of their city. The incident I told you before our
Yes.
meeting, it was in Cardiff. I was stuck in some situation. I got a call from my one friend. She said, I'm going to do suicide, blah, blah, blah. I ran from Birmingham to Cardiff. It was only 1 month here. I don't know how to take the buses and everything. I ran toward the Cardiff and she was safe.
Yeah.
And when I was coming back, I don't have any resources. There one guy he helped me to get the bus, and last word he said, I don't want you to take only bad memory from my city. And this type of people are everywhere. It doesn't matter we are in India or somewhere else.
I think good people meet good people.
God has their own path
Yes.
and own ways.
I know you are making all your way from Aston. You're coming here to meet us and talk
It's been
about your
pleasure.
journey.
Actually, the time when you messaged me, it was the time when I was happier than ever. So it was like a hint. So I don't want to.
So you said
avoid
that
this
you
opportunity.
are happy and it's time to share back your happiness and positivity with all the students who will probably be watching this. Thank you, Gurlal, and for making it to Birmingham. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I'm from India, Punjab, and basically from Amritsar. I had done my master back in India and from Guru Nanak Dev University.
Yeah.
And then I took the second master because my bent toward the IT was more rather than the project management. And
what was your first, your bachelor's degree in?
It was IT.
IT?
Actually, it was really complicated. I done my school study like 11th and 12th in commerce.
In commerce.
Then I did IT.
Okay.
Then I was not satisfied. Then MBA. Then I
Okay.
was not satisfied. Then IT again.
Then IT.
So since 2014, I was developing a software, Manitas, and it was before the ChatGPT just arrived.
Right.
I was making it only in the Python and putting all my daily routines, like what I'm doing, talking with other, like where I'm doing flirt, where I'm doing political, where I'm doing aggressive comments.
Yeah.
So this type of thing, I was teaching my software every day, and I was making it more human-like. And the software can talk with my parents and friends when I'm driving the bike. So I was making like with this dream, I started a company. Obviously, I did some other stuff like making a IT project, making websites and everything. My focus was basically on my software.
Right.
And
What did he call? What was the software called?
Manitas.
Manitas.
Yeah. Then ChatGPT arrived. I put some more embedding in it
Right.
and making it more advanced. But after coming here, somebody took it.
Yeah.
And they put me in kind of this situation where I lost everything. But then I started looking for jobs. Month, no jobs. I was requesting my friends who was working. I saying them, I will work even for the 10 pounds full day. Give me work. Nobody helped. Then one day, one person in Gurdwara gave me a number for HR right recruitment agency. I went there and she said, we need a person who can do only 4 hours, 5 days a week. I have my university, so somehow I managed. I didn't skip a single day. And every time when I was working there as a laborer in the warehouse and somebody passed by me, it was a QA people and they have a different aura. And whenever I see them, I say, my friend, one day I will be there. One day I will be there. And 6 months manifesting about the same job.
Yes.
I got the chance. It was on the notice board. Nobody noticed it because everybody want work, their basic pay. So everybody firstly said, no, we can't get this job because they need people from the Birmingham city who was born in UK. But I didn't hesitate. I did my research. I added all the people, QA department, the senior staff, only on LinkedIn. I was texting them, spamming them. I need some more information about this job. I'm very curious. And they were very humble. They said, okay, whenever you get the time, tell any QA, any team leader that you want to meet us, we will meet you. And one lady, she was from Ukraine and she was senior QA. She met me in the canteen. She told me, you have a very good resume, you should try. I applied my resume. Next day I got the call. And after next day, they said, okay, join. It was like, it's not like I got the luck, but it was kind of
you had to make it,
connection.
make your luck. Fantastic. Gulal, you're from Amritsar. You did your bachelor's in India in IT. Then you did your master's. You did your 12th in commerce. You did your bachelor's in IT. Then you did your MBA.
MBA from India. Then MSc from Birmingham City University.
And then how long were you working in India? How long did you work in India?
Side by side, almost 4 years.
So guys, let's take a small pause and let me tell you that I counsel hundreds of students looking to study abroad every month. And I am here to help you guys, not just with understanding your profile, which country or university is the best one for you, but help you through the admission process. And me and my team will get you your visa on time. And if you want a one-on-one counseling session with me, please go into the description. There is a link to my Calendly and you can book a one-on-one slot with me. And let's get back to our video now.
When did you come to UK? Which year did you start here?
I came here October 2023.
2023 and you graduated September 2024. You came with 4 years of experience.
Yes.
And you were largely working in your own company.
People have a different opinion here. They said Indian experience doesn't work here. And even the person who never done any job, the totally fresher back in India and want to do job here, and they don't have anything to put. Please don't put fake experience. Rather than go to Credly or do any certification free of cost like Coursera or LinkedIn, get some certificate. There are thousands of people who doing MBA project management. This country don't care until you have experience in it or you have implemented in real life. It's best if you get some certificate, and in a resume don't do I have a agile certificate. Put it how you get it or how you using agile in your life. Like if you learn about Kanban in project management, don't say I know about Kanban. Nobody cares. You use it like how you craft your resume, how you apply, what you're doing, what is your next step.
If you have done any projects, if you have applied any internship.
So whenever you're making a cover letter, show them your interest, why you are best for them. I noticed my mistake here firstly, and when I came here, I was applying on Indeed and everywhere, no calls. Then I applied some jobs with crafted, every resume crafted with the jobs description, and then I got, after 50 jobs applied, got 2 or 3 calls. But I didn't stop there. I was continually crafting my resume, putting some more experience, certification in it, so making it a good lengthy resume, so everybody take some time to read it and see my experience. So it actually works. So my advice is go for the certification first if you don't have any experience. If you have experience, show them what was your role, what was your actually percentage of what you gain, and what was your outcome for the project which you get. So it will help you.
Because if you are putting fake experience, you will have no way to explain or talk about it. And if you are not able to talk about it, it's useless.
Even my current job is like in a food, fresh food industry. So it's totally irrelevant. Some people will say it's from AI, it's totally different. But side by side, I'm doing my project still because my main focus is there. And in my interview, they asked me only 2 questions. How they can trust me, like I don't leave their job. after
Right.
6 months. And the next thing they asked me, okay, like you can apply in IT companies.
Yeah.
Why you choose us? Like this type of normal question. They
Yeah.
didn't ask me about other technical things.
Right.
And in my interview, it was like 1.5 hour long. After 15 minutes, they started talking about all the things they are doing. It was like they are giving me a training session. My interview.
And your
So
interview.
they told me
Yeah.
everything before I start working there.
A lot of times when I'm interviewing people, I end up telling them more about the company
Yeah.
and about the role than actually asking them questions, because I want to understand how interested you are
Yeah.
and keen you are for the job.
Even for my with my job application, when I was there, and there are half of employee who noticed me there, sitting there, and after my interview, they asked my manager, "Is he Mr. Singh?" And they said, "Oh, you know him." And they said, "We had a talk with this guy on LinkedIn." So you already made link with
Yeah,
everybody,
with
so we
everybody.
don't need to introduce you
You do.
one by one. So
You are Mr. Singh.
so
Yeah.
this is how it works. But
Oh,
no
yes.
reference, nothing,
Yeah.
and don't think that you can give you job only with the reference.
Yeah.
If you are curious to get the job, do your research and apply. Don't hesitate. Don't self-reject yourself.
Yeah, don't self-reject yourself. I think that's very important. And especially with so many rejections, you get demotivated.
Yes, especially from the Indeed.
Yeah.
Even sometimes, even I don't like for the LinkedIn. Never go for the easy apply option. You never get a chance
Because it's too easy, so everybody's
Yeah.
doing the easy
So
work.
even
Yeah.
some companies, they are still mentioning put your CV as well.
Hmm.
But if you're doing the easy apply, there are only 5% chance you will get the call.
I think 5% is also very high. So
Maybe somebody lucky.
before we get into the whole job part and what you are doing in your job, understanding you a little bit deeper, Gurlal, what program did you come to study here in the UK? Which university? And how did you make that choice?
I done my MSc in computer science and artificial intelligence. I chose this program because I had interest in AI and programming, although I had MBA. Because after BSc IT back in India, I thought I will start my company, I'll start selling software, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But I don't have any knowledge about the business stuff and about how to manage everything. So I did the master. After doing the master, I realized it was nothing what I learned. IT is getting more and more every day, every second,
Yeah.
every minute. It was like that. Then I thought I will do more research. I will learn more things about the AI and other stuff. I took this particular course and it delayed me 6 months. Otherwise, I was taking another course and maybe I was before that time.
Yeah.
But BCG opened only in September. So then
So
I had
you
interview.
studied at Birmingham City University.
Birmingham City University. Even teacher are exceptional.
Yeah.
They are really good. They are very sportive, and they give you a little task. Even the beginner person can easily get to the track.
They help you sort of nurture you even if you're not very good already, or because people will be at different starting points, right?
One example I will give here. In my second semester, we had a web development project. I told my professor, like, I already know about the programming and web development. He said, then why you don't go for WebGL or make some 3D website? Can you do it? And I said, okay.
Yeah.
And some person from some classmate, I don't mention their state and anything, they said, no, your website will be crashed, it will be very heavy, blah, blah, blah. And my teacher said, you can try. I did some research, saw thousands of video on YouTube, some GitHub project. I took some 3D model, put in my website and run it in 2 hours.
Yeah.
And teacher said, okay, post it in your final project. I said, okay.
Yeah.
So it's all work. If you're taking challenges, you will get benefit. If you want to stay in your limits, then
it's good, right, that you said that, okay, I already know the basic and what advanced can I do, and the professor guided you.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is something which is coming up, more creative, maybe more difficult to implement.
Yeah.
But why don't you try? And that kind of push you in your limits as well.
Push limits, yeah. So even when I was doing mistake, he always mentioned, don't forget to add comments in your program. I don't know what you done, what you write, and I don't have this much time. Put the comments, then I will see.
Then
so it made me like a habit.
Yeah,
Say,
but it's more
So-
professional. That's
So
how you
make
work
it
in big
professional,
companies.
like
Yeah.
in the big companies,
Yeah.
you have to make the command. So the person who is looking your code, they can
Right.
understand it, or other person teammate can understand it. What they should not break,
Right.
make the bug. Yeah.
Yeah. So you came for MSc Computer Science and Artificial Intelligence at Birmingham City University in 2023. I understand why you chose the program because, of course, you had this interest alignment. But why Birmingham City University?
This is very complicated question. I don't want to go to London because
Yeah.
it was expensive. I had some friend here in Birmingham, so I
Yeah.
thought it will be easier to adjust with the environment, and
Yeah.
we can stay together whenever we have event and blah blah blah. So that's why I didn't go for the Scotland side
Right.
or to the Manchester side.
Right.
This
So you
was
had
the only
some
reason.
friends here, and London
and-
was, of course, too expensive. So you
Yeah.
decided to pick Birmingham.
There was my one friend who was working nearby this BCU, and he said there's one university. It's direct bus from our home. If you can get it, so it will
Yeah.
be good. You have to take only one bus from home to
Yeah.
here, so it's only 40 minutes drive.
Yeah.
So I said, why not?
Why not? Huh?
So I took this just because of my convenience. I took
Yeah,
the
it was
BCU.
more around convenience that you
Yeah.
picked. But it was not like some agent told you to go for this only.
No,
you know.
actually, I insist my agent I want BCU, and
Want.
she said, okay, you have to wait 6 months. I said,
Yeah,
okay.
So, but it's good that you at
Yeah.
least you were part of forming your decision and
Yeah.
you were taking your decision. I understand. So when you're moving to a new country, it's a big decision. It's not so easy to settle in.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
having friends, having some local support is very, very beneficial.
I must say, when I don't have any work, I was in that situation where when I actually don't have anything to eat. So whenever I get the work, I was happy. Like I got 60 pounds. Okay, my half of the rent with the sharing
Yeah.
is covered.
Yeah.
So I was happy at that time.
Yeah.
And time has his own way and own things.
Yeah,
It changed. It's a good thing about time.
right.
So it changed.
It changes,
So I'm
yes.
happy these days. Like I'm getting good salary.
Yeah,
I'm getting good work. No toxic environment.
right.
No back bitching, nothing. So I'm happy now.
No, that's great. I think your positivity is infectious. I was a little lazy in the morning, but now I'm like fully pumped up.
Actually, still, sometimes I'm lazy because I have my dream still going on. So
Yeah.
I'm working on it. So I wake up around 6, 7. I work on my code. Then around 11, I start getting ready for my job.
Mhm.
Then 1:30 to 10 p.m. I go for my job. And for my job, I'm learning everything. And people who are taking logistic and project management and learning about supply chain, especially all the students mostly prefer supply chain courses.
Yeah,
What we learn, it is myth. Like supplying one product from A point to point B.
Yeah,
It's logistic. It's not. There are thousands of things going on point A to B.
yeah,
We are in the chain.
yeah,
That's why it's a supply chain. Like whenever we get any product from the like Morocco or anything, we have to sign a paper. It is according to our requirement.
right.
If not, if the temperature is high or low, we're rejecting it. That report go to our supplier. Supplier can claim this cost from the transporter,
Hmm.
and transporter have to manage everything.
Right.
And after getting the product, another thing start. Like we have QA, we have QC, we have stock controller, we have warehouse guy, we have pack house. So it's like inside there are thousands of departments who working to
Mhm.
make a final product to send to the end customer. So please, if anybody doing the supply chain courses, learn some more about how everything works.
What exactly is the supply chain?
Yeah.
What are the different steps involved in it? Tell me, you were studying AI, you studied for a year. I'll go deeper into your study experience and everything in a bit, but since we're talking about the job, did you do any part-time work during that 1 year?
Yes. After
What
6
kind
months,
of, did you do any part-time work
Yeah.
during your studies? And if yes, then what all kind of part-time work did you do?
I done part-time work only in same company as a warehouse operative.
Warehouse operator.
So my work was whatever they are packing, I have to pick the boxes and put in the person's lorry or in the vans.
Right.
So it was not a skill job, but I was studying about what I'm doing, what other people's role are,
Right.
and I was always curious about to learn about the others' job role. In that time, as I mentioned you, like whenever I see the QA guy, I say, I want this jacket, I
Yeah,
want this
exactly.
jacket. So this is how my journey started.
So
I
6
start
months
doing
while
work,
you were studying, you were doing part-time.
part-time job, 5 days in a week. every day 4 hours.
Yeah.
So it was little hectic for me managing the studies and doing the part-time work.
Because it was
at the same
almost
time.
every day, and
Yeah.
it was 4 hours and
Yeah.
4 hours
So
of
mostly student think they said me, oh, it's not a good job. Get the 2-day jobs only.
Yeah.
Other you can do on cash, but no job on cash.
Yeah.
I got only few time,
yeah.
but I didn't like it because we are doing hard work and we are getting pay less. So then because this is going recorded, so everybody who doing to do this, be careful. Government know everything. But
No, so absolutely,
they don't take action until you cross your limits.
Yeah.
So if it's not too urgent and too complicated, don't do for cash job.
Yeah. You did your part-time, it took you to 6 months to
6
get
months.
it. As you mentioned, somebody gave you went to the Gurudwara,
Went to
and
Gurudwara, yeah.
that's where you got the connect of the HR consulting company, and
Yeah.
you figured out a way to the warehouse.
And
Now-
even today, whenever I text my HR agency girl, and I always greet her, hello boss, and she feel happy, she feel
Yeah.
respected, and she said, so if you need anything, come
Yeah.
to us. Like I'm getting my rota and everything from my company,
Right.
but I'm still connected with my agency HR.
Right.
So whenever I get some student in bus, they are talking about, no, I'm not getting anything. I get their number.
Yeah.
I text her. I have a students. If you are still recruiting, give them call.
Yeah.
And some of them get the call. Some of
Right.
them they didn't get the call right now. So maybe hopefully in future.
Perfect. So, guys, we're going to put a link in this video and in the description, where if you want to send your number or your details to Gurulal, we'll share it with him, and he can share it with the HR agency. And if they are still hiring for that particular role, they will get in touch with you. So I think that's a good way of sort of spreading out.
Yeah.
You will have a lot more students now reaching out to you, and you can help the HR agency as well with good candidates who might be looking for opportunities.
Whenever there was one moment, I texted my agency. I said, look, he need job and he won't say no to any shift. Like
Yeah.
it's evening, it's morning, 6 o'clock, it doesn't matter. And she said, are you sure? I said, yes. The same thing I said to my the guy who I was recommending. I said, look, I said this. Now don't say no.
Now don't-
And he said, okay.
Yeah.
And now he got the full-time work. And
Yeah.
he said, I think I should take your advice before it. Because he,
Yeah.
for 1 month, he didn't get the call.
Yeah.
He was working with DPD, and it was heavy work. So he said, no, I'm getting job. I don't think so. She's gonna call me. And even if she did call me, I'm straight away saying no to
Yeah.
her. Now he's
Like
working in
other
the same
plans.
company.
Yes. So, so you worked with them for 6 months. Then when did you transition into the full-time role as a QA?
So if you like this content, please subscribe to our channel, and I will see you all in the next video.
So work on yourself. Always push your limits and find a circle where your friends give you more challenges. If they are not giving you challenges or inspiration, change your circle.